Oh, there we go. I think we got it. I think we finally got it. Sorry about that, chat. I don't know why my internet's so garbage lately. Like, the last time I streamed, sure, you know, they turned off the internet, and that's why the stream ended basically right when I started it, but I don't know what's going on right now. Like, my internet is just so bad lately. And unfortunately, I already read a little bit of the Micromania thing. I pretty much just read the introduction, I guess, and talked a little bit with the chat. So, unfortunately, we missed a little bit of things, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stream right now, bro. They just, like, clap my stream. As soon as I started reading, they just clapped the stream. It's like my... I don't know, man. It's like I'm like a target or something. It's actually really annoying, too, because the stream was doing really well, and then it just shuts off for no reason. And now nobody's coming. So, whatever. Whatever, but, yeah, I guess GameStop has reportedly found a buyer for their French subsidiary, which I think I spelled subsidiary wrong. Oh, it's diary. Subsidiary. So thanks, YouTube, for ruining my stream. I really appreciate it. Not really, but... Such a joke, man. It's literally a joke. Well, at least my thumbnail got fixed, but they just screwed my stream, which is so annoying. But hopefully it gets fixed here in a second. It's so annoying, man. It's so annoying. A lot of haters lately, too. Getting a lot of negative comments. Even right when I started the stream, someone was in the chat talking about nonsense. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Somebody doesn't want me to spread information, it seems like. They're attacking my stream and disconnecting my stream. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. But you guys can't stop me from spreading information. If the stream claps again, I'll just make a bunch of videos off stream and post them. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna spread the information no matter what. So be mad about it if you want. Alright. I guess there's no point in waiting for people. So let's continue on with the stream clip, I suppose. All right, and now April 10th, 2026, you got some articles from France. These are all French articles that I translated to English. Micromania soon to be acquired. An American group would be ready to take over the stores and preserve jobs. After more than a year of uncertainty, Micromania finally seems to be approaching a decisive turning point. If we are to believe sources that we hope are well informed, the French brand specializing in physical video games and derivative products is about to be taken over by a North American group active in the leisure sector. If the operation were to be confirmed, this takeover would secure the immediate future of the network and ally the concerns of the employees, initially. A favorable outcome after long months of waiting. Since the announcement of the sale of Micromania Zing by GameStop in February 2025, the brand has been operating in a climate of heavy waiting. Unlike other European markets that have already been restructured or sold, the French branch has remained suspended on the arrival of a credible buyer. However, the latest information points in a much more reassuring direction. The 300 or so stores would be retained after the takeover, and the 1,200 jobs maintained. This is critical because it gives those potential takeover a much broader scope than just a financial transaction. The transaction would preserve a major player in the distribution of video games in France, and at a time when the specialized trade continues to be under pressure from dematerialized and large online platforms. A new chapter to be written for the brand. The name of the buyer has not yet been communicated, but its positioning in the leisure sector suggests the Micromania could retain part of its identity while gradually expanding its offer. Video games, collector's items, pop culture, and derivative objects could thus continue to structure the core of the business, at least initially. In view of Micromania's current situation and the supposed conditions of the operation, the formalization of a takeover would obviously be good news for the entire physical market in France. And then you got a few more articles about it, not very many. Micromania to be bought by an American group, shops and jobs preserved. Micromania has obviously found a buyer. Obviously, it is a North American group specializing in the sale of leisure products that is preparing to take over the 300 or so French stores. All the stores and all the employees would be retained, which would put an end to more than a year of uncertainty for the 1,200 employees of the brand. More than a year of suspense. As a reminder, it was in February 2025 that Ryan Cohen, the boss of GameStop, announced on X that Micromania Zing would be on sale. A simple post on social network to seal the fate of 300 stores and 1,200 employees, without the slightest explanation or transition plan. GameStop, which had bought Micromania in 2008 for around 500 million euros, was gradually withdrawing from Europe. Germany had seen its stores close for a lack of a buyer. Italy had been sold in Siderverte, now Game Life. I don't know if I said that right. France, on the other hand, was waiting, and months passed without any candidate coming forward publicly. And yeah, this is the Twitter post I first saw. I saw it on Reddit. A buyer from the leisure sector. According to information relayed by gaming specialist Jayo on X, a North American group whose name has not been yet communicated would be about to finalize the acquisition. The most reassuring point, all the shops would remain open and all jobs would be maintained. Micromania remained a profitable brand, 606 million euro in turnover and 10 million in net profit in 2023, which made the search for a buyer credible. The fact that the buyer specializes in leisure suggests that the brand could continue to sell video games, perhaps by further expanding its offer to other cultural or entertainment products. What awaits Micromania now? The acquisition, if confirmed in the coming days, would be excellent news for the French physical video game market, which still represents 21% of sales in France. The employees who have been living in uncertainty for more than a year could finally breathe. It remains to be seen what identity the brand will take under this new management and whether the Micromania name will be kept. The 300 stores are a dense network that few players can afford to maintain, and the digital transition of the sector continues to eat away at physical sales year after year. What do we say? If everything is confirmed, it is a real relief. When we saw what had happened in Germany, with abrupt closures of all stores, we could legitimately fear the worst for France. The fact that all the shops and all the jobs are now priori preserved is the best possible outcome in this context. Now, we are still curious to know who this American group is and what it plans to do with the brand. Micromania is 40 years of video game history in France, and for many of us, it's where we bought our first cartridges. In any case, fingers crossed that it will become a reality. Then you got a couple short articles. What does the future hold for Micromania Zing in France? The brand is in talks with a potential buyer, and all of these were released uh, as French articles on April 10th. I haven't seen any US websites talk about this. It's basically all France, so I might be one of the only people actually like reporting on this. 1 year after its official sale, the Micromania Zing brand is in discussions with a buyer. The company could pass into the hands of another American. The end of doubt for Micromania Zing. In February 2025, we learned that the brand specializing in video games and pop culture was up for sale in France. Its American owner, Gamestop, wanted to reduce its investments in Europe. It had closed all its stores in Germany at the end of 2024. We learned today through a tweet published on April 10th, 2026, that Micromania Zing has found a buyer. Frandroid was able to contact Felipe Ranudon, Director of Communication and Marketing at Micromania. While he could not give more details or confirm the claims in the tweet, he is able to confirm discussions with a potential buyer. Micromania Zing is in discussions with a potential buyer. I guess that's all he said. We can therefore say in the indicative that Micromania Zing is indeed in discussions with a potential buyer. For the rest, the conditional remains de rigueur. I don't know what that, probably some French thing. Another North American buyer. It is Geo, who says on X, formerly Twitter, a priori we can confirm it. Micromania is about to be bought by a group across the Atlantic specializing in the sale of leisure. We do not know the identity of this possible buyer, except that it would once again be from across the Atlantic, and that it would be specialized in the sale of leisure activities. The good news is mainly found in the following sentence: all shops and employees are retained, which is a real relief. Let's see, Micromania Zing in France, a potential buyer discusses the future. Micromania Zing is in discussions with a potential buyer. The identity of this possible buyer is not known, but he is said to be from across the Atlantic and specialize in the sale of leisure activities. A year after its official launch on the market, Micromania Zing is in talks with a potential buyer. The company could be taken over by an American investor. Micromania Zing's situation is now clear. In February 2025, we learned that the brand specializing in video games and pop culture in France was up for sale. It's basically just repeating the same things over and over again, but sometimes when it's like so few articles like this, certain articles have like different little details that you can pick up on. Like the last article had the little quote from the Micromania guy. And yeah, but other than that, it's just going to be a repeat of the same stuff over and over, it seems like. Its American owner, GameStop wanted to reduce its investments in Europe, leading to the closure of all its stores in Germany at the end of 2024. Today, a tweet from April 10th, 2026 announces that Micromania Zing has found a buyer. Frandroid was able to reach Felipe Ranudon, Director of Communication and Marketing at Micromania. While he couldn't provide further details or confirm the information in the tweet, he is able to confirm discussions with a potential buyer. Micromania Zing is therefore in talks with a potential buyer. With the other information, it is preferable to remain in the conditional. Another North American buyer, ? It is Gio who indicates it on X, formerly Twitter. A priori, we can confirm it. Micromania is about to be bought by a group across the Atlantic specializing in the sale of leisure. The identity of this potential buyer is not known, except that he would again be American and specialized in the leisure sector. The good news is the following announcements: all stores and employees are retained, which was a real relief. That seemed like they just copied and pasted the last article we just read. And then I got one more here, and I guess we can look through some comments on Superstonk, but I imagine there's nothing there. It's pretty rare to find anything relevant on Reddit. Micromania, the French brand, will be taken over by an American group. On sale since February 2025, Micromania may finally have found a buyer. Owned by GameStop, the French brand is expected to be acquired in the coming days. On X, user JVFR, I cannot say his tag, revealed that Micromania is about to be acquired by a group across the Atlantic specializing in the sale of leisure. All stores and employees would be retained under this agreement. We do not yet know the identity of this mysterious buyer. And yeah, that's that. And pretty much all the comments on Reddit are just saying it's good if it's true. Another forward step towards the total transformation, bullish. GameStop's in the hyperbaric time chamber, getting stronger day by day. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty funny comment. They also shed their long-term low-interest loan on the French government as a result of this. I think they already closed that, but of course, that's part of the French subsidiary, so. And yeah, there's not going to be anything here, unfortunately, but yeah, pretty good news. Pretty good news. I mean, finally some news. Finally something to talk about. Finally something to talk about. I don't know who this guy is, but I don't know what you're talking about either. But you can be timed out, I guess. I don't know if you're trying to like make a joke or something or what, but maybe you should try to be more clear about what you're typing. And also, I'm pretty sure I've seen this name in here before, and you're just one of those trolls. Maybe you're a real person, I don't know. But try not typing weird stuff in my chat, and maybe you won't get banned. What's up, Varley? How you doing? Moose? What's up, Moose? Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I already read all the Micromania things, but basically there's just a buyer potentially for Micromania, American investor, and nobody knows who it is. There's not really any details. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. But yeah, all the articles were in French, so I don't know if anyone's reporting about it in the US. All the articles I saw were French, so I was able to translate, or luckily you can translate the articles right on the browser. Is that the French arm? Yeah, Micromania is the French thing. So that should be I don't know if it's the assets held for sale or the liabilities held for sale or both, but that's just potentially, 150 million straight to the balance sheet, maybe even 300 million if it's both. So that's great. That's awesome. A good piece of news to see. Is Hugh G back? I was having difficulties with the stream. It literally shut off while I started reading. Like, there was a lot of people in here earlier, and the stream was doing really well, and then it just randomly shut off again. It's so annoying, bro. And now the stream's like clapped. I mean, there's some people in here now, but you did 5-minute one on Friday and missed you. Was that the same issue? No, they shut off my internet that time. They were doing some work at like one of my neighbor's house or something, and like right as I started the stream, they shut it off. Like, I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on. There's been so much like construction and stuff going on in my neighborhood lately, and it's so annoying. They finally finished like doing the meters on the water and stuff, and they finally kind of paved the road. My neighborhood still looks like complete trash, but so they're finally kind of starting to get done with a lot of the construction, but they're still doing stuff all the time. It's such a joke, dude. I'm so sick of it. And the internet thing, I don't know if my internet's just complete garbage or what. Because that's been happening a lot lately, where the stream just randomly shuts off. Unless unless someone's just attacking my... I don't know, man. I don't know. It's very odd. It's very odd. Oh, but yeah, so the Micromania thing's cool. Some good news. Some good news. You gotta love it. But let's read some other stuff here. I suppose. Let's see. Let me look at something real quick. How was your guys' weekend? Did you guys do anything exciting? All right. Alrighty. We're good. We're good. Before I get into the articles again, I do want to read this one just for the stream because I thought this was pretty funny and I didn't know this was a thing. Masters weekend, watched golf all day yesterday. Oh yeah, there's a golf thing I wanted to talk about on stream too, but we'll talk about that later. I guess Bryson DeChambeau is using like 3D printed clubs or something like that. I didn't get a look into the video or because I was gonna review it on stream, but the stream's been a complete joke lately, so haven't been able to do that. Hit the like button. It says there's 13 people in here, but we got 2 likes. That's doesn't really work. Saturday was yard work. Nice. They didn't work. He missed the cut. Ah, no. Bryson. I'm sure God, what's his name? I forget all the golfers' names now for some reason. I'm sure that one guy's in it who's like insane at putting. Why can't I think of his name? He's like the best golfer in the world right now. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I just want to read this because I thought it was funny. It's just old news, but Reddit bans Super Stonk amid dispute with Elon Musk. See, I didn't know Reddit banned Super Stonk ever. It was kind of a funny thing. I don't know when this was, but Reddit has banned the community Super Stonk after a dispute with Elon Musk escalated. The tech billionaire accused some members of the subreddit of promoting violence against his employees. The ban highlights social media platforms' challenges in moderating content and maintaining user engagement. When was this? This was reported February 5th, 2025, so this might be fake news. This might not even be real. I don't even remember how I found this article. I don't even know if this is real. I'm actually not gonna read this. I don't think that's real. I don't think that's real. I don't even think that's. I think that's fake news. Fake news. Fake news. All right, let's get into the GameStop articles, I guess. All right. GameStop shares edge higher as $9 billion cash pile and acquisition buzz keeps meme stock hopes alive. I don't think GameStop's a meme stock at this point, but, you know, great title. GameStop Corp shares ticked up modestly Thursday as the video game retailer's massive cash reserves and persistent speculation about a transformational acquisition under CEO Ryan Cohen continue to fuel investor interest despite ongoing revenue declines in its core business. Again, I mean, I say it every time we read this. The only reason revenues are going down are because they've closed so many stores. Revenues are going to be growing here soon. The stock rose as high as $23.70 before trading near $23.21 midday, up about 1.3% on the session with active volume. That followed by a relatively stable period after the company's fiscal fourth quarter results released in late March, where profitability improved even as sales fell. GameStop, once the epicenter of the 2020 meme stock frenzy that sent shares soaring to nearly $500 pre-split, has evolved into a cash-rich holding company of sorts, with roughly $9 billion in cash and marketable securities at the end of January 2026, plus about $368 million in Bitcoin holdings. The war chest has sparked intense speculation about whether Cohen, who owns tens of millions of shares and bought another 1 million personally in January, might do next. In the fiscal fourth quarter ended January 31st, 2026, Net sales dropped 14% to 1.104 billion from 1.283 billion a year earlier, missing some analyst expectations. What analyst covers GameStop? I don't even think there's a single analyst that covers GameStop, so I don't know about that. The decline reflected continued weakness in hardware and software categories amid the broader shift to digital gaming. Are you sure hardware and software categories aren't just looking like they're declining because they're closing stores? Are you sure that's actually the case? However, gross profit rose to 386.8 million from 363.4 million, helped by a growing mix of higher margin collectibles such as trading card. All right, I can't read this article. This article is inaccurate as fuck and complete trash. I can't read that one. They don't even have their fucking numbers correct. Like, I can't read that, bro. I can't read that. That's a garbage article. I can't read that. This one could be okay, maybe. Alright. Is GameStop pricing reflecting its valuation after recent share price swings? If you're wondering whether GameStop's share price lines up with its underlying worth, focusing on valuation can help you cut through the noise and focus on what you are really paying for. GameStop closed at $23.43 with a 1.7% return over the last 7 days, a 3.9% decline over 30 days, a 13.6% return year to date, and a 1.3% return over 1 year. While the 5-year return sits at 32.7% decline, recent coverage around GameStop has continued to center on its role as a highly followed retail stock and a frequent talking point among traders. This helps explain why price moves can be sharp even without new fundamental information. This context matters if you are trying to judge whether the current price reflects sentiment, business reality, or a mix of both. On Simply Wall Street's valuation checks, GameStop scores 2 out of 6. It will be useful to compare what different valuation methods suggest today, and then look at a more complete way to think about the value at the end of the article. Is 2 out of 6 good or bad? That seems like it's potentially bad, but obviously you wouldn't take these guys' opinion for anything because most people who talk about stocks, especially GameStop, have no clue what they're talking about. They're just reporting what all the other AIs are reporting, and it's just an endless spiral of AIs reporting false information. But Simply Wall Street does have some okay analysts. It's just probably not this one. Approach 1, GameStop's discounted cash flow analysis. A discounted cash flow model estimates what a company could be worth by projecting its future cash flows and discounting them back to today, so you can compare that value with the current share price. For GameStop, the model uses a 2-stage free cash flow to equity approach based on cash flow projections. The latest 12-month free cash flow is about $595.2 million. Simply Wall Street then projects free cash flow out to 2035, which estimates such as $1.1 billion in 2026 and $6.9 billion in 2035, and discounts each year back to today using its methodology. Analyst estimates typically extend to around 5 years, so the longer-term numbers are extrapolated rather than based on explicit analyst forecasts. On this basis, the DCF model arrives at an estimated intrinsic value of about $167.66 per share, compared with recent share price of $23.43. This implies the stock is 86% undervalued under these assumptions. I swear I've read this before, but I think they just changed the numbers a little bit. Result: undervalued. Our discounted cash flow analysis suggests GameStop is undervalued by 86%. Approach 2, GameStop price versus earnings. For profitable companies, the PE ratio is a simple way to relate what you are paying per share to the earnings that each share represents. It lets you see how many dollars of price you are paying for each dollar of earnings today. What counts as a quote normal PE depends on what investors expect from the business and how risky those earnings appear. Higher expected growth and steadier earnings usually support a higher PE, while more uncertainty or weaker profitability tends to pull a fair PE lower. GameStop currently trades on a PE of 25.11x. That sits above the specialty retail industry average of 19.67x, and also above the peer group average of 16.05x, which suggests the market is putting a richer earnings multiple on GameStop than on many of its sector peers. Simply Wall Street's fair ratio is a proprietary estimate of what PE might be reasonable for a company like GameStop, given its earnings growth profile, profit margins, size risks, and industry. This tailored yardstick is more informative than a simple peer or industry comparison because it adjusts for specific characteristics of the business rather than assuming all retailers deserve similar multiples, which they don't. Most retailers aren't that great. Without a fair ratio figure available here, it is not possible to use this framework to judge whether GameStop's current 25.11x PE points to under, over, or roughly fair pricing based on earnings alone. Result, about right. PE ratios tell one story, but what if the real opportunity lies elsewhere? Upgrade your decision making, choose your GameStop narrative. Earlier as mentioned that there was an even better way to understand valuation, so narratives are worth introducing as a simple way for you to attach a clear story about GameStop to the numbers you see. This links your view of the business to a forecast for revenue, earnings, and margins, and then to a fair value that can be compared to today's price. On Simply Wall Street's community page, narratives are an easy tool that millions of investors use to spell out their assumptions, see how those assumptions translate into a fair value, and then decide whether the gap between the fair value and the current share price suggests it could be the time to buy, hold, or sell according to their own plan. Because narratives update automatically, when new information such as news or earnings is added, your view of GameStop does not stay static. You can quickly see how fresh data shifts the implied value without rebuilding a model from scratch. For GameStop, one narrative on the community page currently applies a fair value of $220 per share, while another applies $11.91. This shows how two investors can look at the same company, and based on different stories about its future and different assumptions about growth and profitability, arrive at very different conclusions about what the stock is worth today. I don't think that shows anything. I think that just shows you that nobody knows what they're talking about and they're just making things up. That is a huge gap of I don't think anyone knows what they're talking about. I don't think most people know how to value a stock properly. I think people just hope it goes to $220 per share, and then bears hope it goes to $12 a share, but the reality is probably somewhere in between, which, is probably why it's trading at $23, because that's probably the real value of the shares as of this moment. For GameStop, however, we'll make it really easy for you with previews of two leading GameStop narratives. Together they show how the same set of facts can support very different conclusions about what the stock is worth, which is exactly why it helps to see both sides before making any move. I guess, the bearish narrative is kind of irrelevant in my opinion. Nobody who's bearish on GameStop has any good reason why, besides, just bashing on it, or just bashing on the person who's bullish on it, like me. Like, I don't know, man. Can't people just find an investment and just enjoy it and then, go live their life? Does it really matter if GameStop's worth $220 a share or $12 a share? Stocks have made people multimillionaires, potentially billionaires. So you find a good investment and hold it for a really long time or for the rest of your life. If it's actually a good pick, does it really matter? If you're going to become a multimillionaire, Do you really care whether it's $12 or $220? If 5, 10, 20, 30 years from now, it's probably going to be worth a fuckload, whether it's over $220. I don't know. I don't find people's analysis on GameStop relevant, even if it's good analysis. Like, Simple Man's analysis is extremely good, and I agree with a lot of the things he says, but, like, at the end of the day, his analysis doesn't make me bullish or bearish, or it doesn't do anything for me. Because all GameStop is just a bet. You know, you put your bet on the table, and we'll see if it works out or not. GameStop bull case. Fair value used in this narrative, $220 per share. Gap to that fair value at the latest close of $23.43, around 89% below the narrative value. Revenue growth input used in the model, 31.15%. Emphasizes a complete turnaround with profitability, higher margins, and a large cash position, with physical retail footprint cut back to focus on higher margin areas such as collectibles. Highlights the cash and securities balance, Bitcoin exposure, zero coupon convertible notes, and interest income, with the view that the market price is close to the value of cash, and that investors are paying relatively little for the operating business. Places heavy weight on management and shareholder alignment, including Ryan Cohen's performance-based options, insider share purchases, a large directly registered retail base, and interest from high-profile investors, while also outlining risks around execution, acquisitions, crypto exposure, dilution, and media or sentiment-driven volatility. GameStop bear case. Fair value used in this narrative, $11.91 per share. Gap to that fair value at the latest close of $23.43, around 97% above the narrative value. Revenue growth input used in the model, 0%. Like, how could you have a 0% revenue growth? That literally just means that someone looked at GameStop's business that they've been doing for the past like couple years and see that the revenue's going down, and they think that's going to be what GameStop's going to, that's how they think their financials are going to perform going into the future, and that is just completely inaccurate. And also, revenue doesn't matter. Like, net income is the only important metric, in my opinion. Frames GameStop as a retailer under pressure from the shift to digital game distribution and online competitors, with store closures and a focus on higher margin products, viewed as necessary cost control rather than a clear growth engine. Views BNPL partnerships and potential use of cryptocurrencies as experiments that may appeal to certain customers, but also introduce extra uncertainty around execution, financial outcomes, and balance sheet risk. Dude, the Bitcoin's like 5% of their balance sheet. So if you're putting that much weight on Bitcoin, again, you don't know how to analyze a business, I don't think. Sees the meme stock history, social media attention, and episodes linked to figures like Roaring Kitty as sources of sharp price moves that can detach the share price from business results, which may be attractive for short-term traders, but a concern for long-term investors. Definitely not a concern for me. If the stock randomly spikes, that's awesome. That's awesome. I hope the stock randomly spikes again. If this kind of structured storyline helps you make sense of the numbers, it can be useful to read the full versions of these narratives. It can compare how each author links their assumptions to a fair value and a plan of action for their own portfolio. See what the community's saying about GameStop? Let's see. Now, this is just Simple Man's analysis. Where's the bearish analysis? I'd like to read the bearish analysis because it's probably a complete joke. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that article. I'm pretty sure I've already read that before, basically. Dude. It's so annoying that they clap my stream because There was like actually people talking in the chat and asking questions and stuff. And now we're just back to having a dead chat. It's pretty whack, but whatever. Is this literally the same article? This is literally just the same article, dude. I'm not gonna read that one. I don't know if I want to read this one either. Still here, just working away. Ah, you're good, bro. You're good. It's just nice to have a chat. That's all. I don't think I'm gonna read that one either. Okay, none of those articles are good. Well, that sucks. That sucks. All those articles suck, unfortunately. I thought they were better. Oh well, maybe there's something to read. I don't think so. Yeah, there's nothing. I've already looked at a lot of these. So that sucks. I guess I could read this. Thanks for searching something new, and yeah, they all sound the same. Yeah, I think I've read that article before. The Simply Wall Street people like copy and paste the same article over and over again, and they just add different numbers to it. So I don't know if I'll actually put a video on that one. I guess we'll see. But appreciate you, Jacuz. Appreciate you, bro. When is AI gonna make Monday part of the weekend? I saw something about Rockstar getting hacked. GTA 6 delays incoming. Nah, no delays, but they did get hacked. I saw that they didn't get any real, like, good information because the hackers want a payment to not release the info. And they're supposed to release it tomorrow because Rockstar's not going to pay them because they said they didn't get anything special. So, I don't know. But probably no delays. If they delay GTA again, that'd be pretty wild, but I don't see that happening. I mean, I'll read this one, but I don't know if I'll make a video out of it or not. Could maybe be a good one, but most of the Michael Burry videos don't do that well. I don't think as many people care about Michael Burry as it seems like. The Big Short, Burry adds Nvidia puts, buys GameStop, JD.com, and Alibaba. In a Substack post on Friday, Burry said that he had bought Nvidia January 2027 puts at a strike price of $115. Burry said the decision to buy puts instead of shorting was to limit maximum loss and time decay. However, Wall Street analysts are betting big on Nvidia, with 57 out of 60 analysts covering the stock having a rating of buy or higher on the company. Meanwhile, Burry revealed expanded positions in GameStop stock, as well as Chinese companies JD.com and Alibaba Group. Contrarian investor Michael Burry, best known for betting against the U.S. housing market before the 2008 financial crisis, said on Friday that he had added to Nvidia Corp puts while increasing his stake in GameStop Corp. In a Substack post on Friday, Burry said that he had bought January 2027 puts at a strike price of 115. Implied volatility is high, so I thought about shorting it outright, Burry said. Adding a decision to buy puts instead was to limit maximum loss and time decay. Put options are derivative instruments that give the buyer the right, but not the obligation, to sell an asset at a predetermined fixed price. They are typically used to profit from stock price declines, indicating a bearish position. Meanwhile, the investor also said that he had purchased GME shares, adding to an existing position. Burry on Nvidia. The latest announcement from Burry doubles down on the investor's bearish outlook on the semiconductor company. In earlier posts, Burry has argued that Nvidia is simply the purest play, criticizing the company's dependence on hyperscaler spending, and also cited inventory problems in the current AI build-out. So shorting is cheap, and its puts are cheaper than some of the other big shorts out there that are more doubted, he previously said. Burry has also compared Nvidia to Cisco Systems at the height of the dot-com bubble, highlighting issues with the purchase commitments. The other way I think about it is I am short about 3% of notional value, and borrowing costs could easily get that high or higher if Nvidia really starts falling. I also own Nvidia January 27th strike 100 puts from earlier, and I continue to hold those, Burry said in the latest post. Nvidia bettors. Meanwhile, other Wall Street investors are betting big on Nvidia. Dan Ives, managing director at Wedbush Securities, has backed the chipmaker aggressively, calling it massively underestimated and terming the company's chips the new gold, the new oil of the world. I don't think that really matters. I think a lot of these semiconductor companies are extremely overvalued. So I don't know if it really matters if you're like bullish. You know, most of these stocks have had huge runs, but as of the past like 6 months, they've also had massive sells. So I don't know. I don't know who I would agree with. So far, Burry's been correct. So anyone else's opinion kind of just seems hopeful. Morgan Stanley's Joseph Moore has also named Nvidia as its leading semiconductor pick. Moore said concerns over how long the company can sustain its rapid growth have pressured the stock, but he expects sentiment to turn more positive as investors focus on its longer-term earnings outlook, especially for fiscal 2027. The company has projected a strong Q1 2027 revenue forecast of around $78 billion, above estimates of about $71.6 billion. According to data from Coifin, 57 out of 60 analysts covering Nvidia stock have a rating of buy or higher on the company. Nvidia shares have gained more than 75% over the past year. Meanwhile, on StockTwits, retail sentiment around Nvidia shares has improved from extremely bearish to bearish territory over the past 24 hours. What's Burry betting on? Meanwhile, Burry revealed expanded positions in GME stock, as well as Chinese companies JD.com and Alibaba Group, which he bought as American Depository Receipts in New York. In a market crash, I believe CEO of GameStop, Ryan Cohen, could move fast to deploy cash, which would be a catalyst, and I do not see much downside from here, as described in Final Stop GameStop. Corporate governance is as good as it gets if one is okay with a benign dictator, Burry said about GameStop. The investor said that Alibaba was a new position at slightly more than 6%, and JD was a significant add. The shares have been weak lately, providing an attractive entry point, he said. Burry also bought shares of fintech company Fiserv. GME stock has risen nearly 12% so far this year, while Fiserv stock has declined more than 14% in the same period. Okay, that was, I didn't like that article. GME to buy Nike, well, you can be banned for spreading fake information. and not bringing a relevant topic to talk about. Maybe try bringing a relevant topic to talk about, something we can actually talk about, instead of just something you made up. And you won't be banned. Since the first announcement of Ryan Cohen that something big is in the making, there wasn't an update, or did I miss something? Nah, you haven't missed anything. There's no update. Nothing going on, which is good. You don't want them, you want them to move in silence. You want people to continue to have negative views on GameStop and continue to be bearish on it and continue to short. The less information is more. You know, less is more. You might want the stock to go up to benefit yourself, but like the longer it continues to trade at these low prices, the more time you have to make money in the real world and get more shares and benefit from when the announcements actually come out. So, it's good that they're not saying anything. I mean, they didn't even say anything about the Micromania thing. It's all in French. Nobody's gonna go out of their way to look that up, you know? Literally nobody. Yeah, no hurry, better for DCA. Yeah, I mean at a certain point, you might have to start averaging up. DCA might not be a thing anymore here in like a year or so. Might be averaging up. Personally, I don't even look at the price anymore. Just whenever I have money, I just buy it. I don't even care if it's up or it's down. Yo, stream stable now? Yeah, I think the stream's good now. Welcome back, Hugie. I didn't get to read your message. I saw it, but I was too busy complaining about the stream and trying to figure out what was going on. So I actually didn't read your message. Someone else wrote or I think it was Couch Snakes. If you're here, Couch Snakes, I didn't get to see your question either. I was too busy complaining. I was too busy complaining about the stream. So, yeah, tell me what to Google again for that thing. I actually heard about the Nike rumor too, but was in StockTwits. How can I look that up? Someone named Shannon just swatted Barking Puppy live on stream. Okay, I'll look that up. Someone named Shannon. Is it this YouTube video? Should bring up the clip for the finale.
Okay. And I.
So, what is this? Is this it? Yeah, it is. Kevin Legend 14. Here we go. I mean, I'm not gonna. Do I make a stream clip out of this? I don't know. I mean, this has like 10K views. I guess I'll record it.
Every day.
This was after 6 hours of deranged shit. Oh man, I wish I could watch the full 6-hour stream. That'd probably be interesting. I guess that's what I'll say. I kept telling him to end stream and put on the Celtics game. Oh, you were in it? That's so funny. Huh. So I guess Barking Puppy, Keith Gill's brother, Kevin Legend 14 on Instagram, got swatted on a live stream last weekend or last week. God damn it, I fucked it up. I fucked up the stream clip. I messed it up. Try again. So I guess Kevin Legend, Barking Puppy, Roaring Kitty's brother, got swatted on live during an Instagram stream. He had like a 6-hour meltdown is what I'm getting from my sources, but here's just a little clip of him getting swatted.
Every day.
Okay.
And I you know, I do everything for my family.
Okay. And
I don't know where you got those statements from. I don't know where you got those statements from, but my brother is the guy in charge of all the economy and
Wait, what? My brother's the guy in charge of the entire economy? What? That doesn't even make any sense, bro. Bro, he sounds like he is faded, bro. He is slurring his words hard.
like Massachusetts.
Okay.
All the economy of Massachusetts.
No, I don't mean like that.
Saying some far-fetched stuff.
No, I'm saying it makes $500 million. Do you make that much?
No.
Not even close, right?
Doesn't matter what I make. Right
No,
now?
I'm just saying you don't make any. You make a
Does it
dime
matter
of
what
that.
anybody makes?
Will I make you upset if I say you don't even make 10% of that?
No.
Okay, so just let it
This
be.
shit about anybody. making
I'm just saying, let it be. Let it be. My brother,
What
my
are you
brother's the
thinking
man.
tonight?
I'm in my house.
It sounds like he's like extremely jealous of Keith. Sounds like he's extremely jealous. This is weird, bro. Now I want to watch the full video or the full 6-hour stream. Supposedly he was doing stuff like this for 6 hours straight, and that's why he eventually got the cops called on him. Very interesting.
I'm not trying to jam you up.
But there's stuff going on with you.
No, I'm fine. I'm with my dog, and
You're under the influence of something.
no, I'm not.
You're making
I'm
statements.
just drinking. That's it.
Hmm?
I'm just
You're
drinking.
something.
You're
You're making statements.
You are escalating this.
Huh?
You are escalating
I'm
this.
trying to have a conversation with you.
No. You're trying to escalate it.
No, I'm listening.
Because I was trying to put you down because you're trying to say what I said about my brother was not the
I'm happy
truth.
for you, brother. That's a great thing. If that's your brother's making everything else, it's a great thing for him.
And then you accused me of using drugs. Right after I said it.
Look at your eyes.
He's like, this guy's crazy, but in reality, Roaring Kitty is actually a half a millionaire. Or a half of a billionaire. The cop's like, yeah, whatever. You're on drugs. Look at your eyes. It's like, no, he's actually telling the truth, but he is fucked up. But I think it's legal to be drunk in your own house, so I don't know why the cops are there.
Look in my eyes. That's what you go with? That's what you
Your
go
eyes are
with?
dilated right now.
How much money you make a year?
Huh?
I'm just
Doesn't have anything to do with it.
38,000?
Huh?
48,000?
Sure.
Okay. You make nothing compared to my brother.
But what does that have to do with right now?
No, I'm not trying to put you down.
Someone in my chat says I watched for pretty much the whole time, and I didn't see him take a single sip of anything, either drugs or some kind of manic episode. Interesting. Did you see anything worth mentioning for the stream clip that isn't in this?
I'm not trying to put you down, but my brother...
Where's your brother right now?
Who is my brother?
Where is he?
Where?
Where is... I'm not going to tell you where he is.
Well, let's have somebody
Does he
come
live
and
with
take
You don't know me.
Where's your brother now? I'm not gonna tell you where. Dude, what is this? What is this, bro? This dude is yeah, I mean, either drugs or a manic episode for sure. If you didn't see him drink anything, because there's no way if he's been doing this for 6 hours, he was drunk. If you haven't seen him drink anything, drugs. I don't know. Like, what kind of drugs would he be taking? It's very weird, man. I want to watch the full stream now, even though I don't necessarily care. This is just wild, bro. It's wild that he's like throwing Roaring Kitty under the bus. He's like, my brother makes $500,000. He controls the economy of Massachusetts. Like, well, what is going on?
I'm not going to tell you where it is.
Can somebody
You
come
have
here?
look,
Can somebody come
they're
here?
trying to tell me where my brother is.
Can somebody like come like maybe hang out with you tonight or something, like a friend?
My dog, that's it.
No, I get your dog. I'm talking about like,
Like someone
Dude,
trying
it's
to hang
1
out
in the
with you?
morning.
but it's it's Thursday night. You never know.
No. I don't know what you guys going on. You guys got a boring night tonight. Who the fuck are making these calls? Who the
We're
fuck?
wondering the same thing.
Who the fuck are making
It's the
these
people
calls?
in your life, so maybe you got to make your life private so when people who follow you can join it. So that
No,
way
the
random
people that are
people-
making these calls are mad at me because of something I said on the internet.
Just to, look, I get you getting upset, but you're getting mad at us saying like the worst saying it. We're not saying it, man. We're
just-
getting calls about people who are in this life.
I'm not saying I'm this like rich guy. I'm just saying my brother is, and people are against me because they're trying to pump me to say something about my brother about a stock, and I'm not.
I don't think people are against you for that. I think people are against you because you promoted a scam altcoin. I mean, that's why I don't care about Kevin Legend, is because he literally promoted a scam. So, I don't know. This is weird, bro. This is extremely weird. He was really mad about Pete Davidson and made a bunch of jokes about his dad dying in 9/11. This is the second time the cops showed up too. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. Didn't Pete Davidson play him in the Dumb Money movie or something like that?
Saying it. It's all about him. It's all about him. And I got 3 policemen in my house because of that. Because of him. Because I'm online just talking.
No, the people that have called have not mentioned anything about your brother.
Who the fuck is Shannon?
Huh?
Who is Shannon?
We're trying to figure that out
That's
too, man.
just the
That's
person
who
that
called.
Who is Shannon? I got 3 cops in my house right now. Who is Shannon? They're complaining about.
It's weird how he has like 400 people in his stream, but the chat isn't even moving. Like, normally the chat would be going nuts, especially for like a swatting type thing. This is very weird, bro. Homie just kept streaming. I kept asking, how does this stream end? Turns out in a stretcher. Jeez.
Me. I'm gonna ask you guys respectfully, please leave my house.
Oh, we got the fire department coming down. We got
Okay, I respect the fire department.
They're just gonna talk.
I
they're
passed
gonna
my
talk
fire
over you.
department tests and everything, and I was gonna be a firefighter, and then it didn't work out that way. But I wanted to be a firefighter. Oh, I got Buddy here. He's my protector.
Yeah, so you understand that he's gotta ask some questions then, okay?
That's way you get called fire department.
Yep.
It's just protocol. If there's any type of statement like that made, they gotta check you out because we're not allowed to say that.
I know. What statements were made though?
Remember we just told you about someone said you're gonna slit your throat?
Who?
Shannon.
Who the fuck is shit?
What? He said he was gonna slit his own throat? This is so... Bro, without the 6-hour stream for contact, you gotta find the stream, bro. You gotta help me try to find the stream. This is insane.
Shannon.
I don't know.
If
Someone
I could,
on there.
Like you said, random people can
Right.
join it.
You know, you're saying that.
He didn't say that? Oh, I guess that's just the cops making something up, or the person that swatted him making something up. It's so odd, bro. It's so odd.
It's random people.
who is Shannon? This is saying Gavin. Shannon saying I'm going to slit my throat. I can't wait for this to be a screenshot.
That cop had enough, bro. He's like, I'm out of here. He had enough of this guy. Bro, that was so weird. That was so weird, bro. That's the only clip you could find of that? What an odd... That... So odd. So odd. There was nothing else on that? Send this shit to 0 already? This is ridiculous. This has nothing to do with GameStop. Is it this person? Is this the person I called the police on Kevin Gill? Oh, that's a fake account. I think it's funny that somebody out there in the GameStop community, whenever something happens, they make fake Twitter accounts. It's such a, bro, so weird, bro. Like when that go-kart driver made a or did his first purchase, someone went out of their way to make a fake Twitter account so they could pretend to be him. So weird. Such a weird community, bro. GameStop community is so weird. Oh look, here's 36 minutes of it. So fucked up. Someone supposedly named Shannon swatted barking puppy while doing a live. They took him away in an ambulance for suspension of doing drugs and wanting to kill himself. I guess I'll add this to the stream clip. I guess. To the cops normally say who calls them. Also a bit sketchy, but everything is sketchy in this clip. Yeah, that's weird. I recorded a bunch of my phone. Memories filled up. He mentioned that Keith told him. Wait. I'm actually going to start another stream clip and I'll just read what you're saying in the chat. But I guess we can watch this. See what this is all about. I actually ended up finding a little bit more of the live stream. Supposedly it's a 6-hour live stream, but I found another 30 minutes of it. Someone in my chat said he mentioned that Keith told him to buy BBBY calls back in 2022 or whenever. And he said he was at Keith's house when some guy working on his house told him, yo, Ryan Cohen sold all his shares. And Keith was like, what? And passed his baby off. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder what's in this part of the clip, though.
Go on holiday.
He kept getting disconnected and restarting the stream. Oh, I know all about that. He's like not talking here, though. He does look fucked up or something. Something's going on.
I don't know what you guys want. I really don't. I'm getting all mixed comments. I'm getting Gme, and then I'm getting AMC, and then I'm getting Ryan Cohen is gay, and then I'm getting go to bed, and then I'm getting all sorts of comments. Like, I feel like you guys don't know shit. You guys, I know what's going on. You guys don't know shit. You got scared. You gotta call the police on me?
Dude, he sounds like he's fucked up, bro. And he looks like he's fucked up. He was on an X call that he kind of got ambushed by the BBBY crowd. Huh. I hope he don't talk to his brother or others. It's into unnecessary problems. I doubt Roaring Kitty has anything to do with this. I mean, does anyone even know if this is actually Roaring Kitty's brother still? Like, I know there's a lot of speculation and there's a lot of supposed evidence, but like, is this actually Roaring Kitty's brother? I still personally don't believe it, or I really don't. I really don't believe it. It's his bro, can confirm. I mean, there's a lot of people that say they can confirm, but how can you confirm it? How can you confirm it? I've only seen the Christmas photo that got deleted, but you can Photoshop a photo pretty easily. I don't know. This is just weird, bro. But honestly, this has nothing to do with the stock. Like, drama outside of the stock literally has nothing to do with whether the stock is going to go up or down. So, I don't know. Look up Kevin Gill Brockton. You'll see sports stats and articles from high school, college. Oh, I'll look it up in a little bit. Let's see what this is all about.
Call the police on me? While I'm just hanging in my house, listening to music? What the fuck? Call the police on me? Fuck you guys. Whoever did, I mean, whoever did that. Not fuck everybody. I just mean whoever fucking did that. Because I know somebody. It was probably the pedophile I called out earlier and his wife that started the podcast today. They're probably like, we're afraid for his well-being. We think he's going crazy. We think he's out of his mind. Blah, blah, blah. He has tremendous to do with the stock market.
Bro, what is going on right now?
You gonna blame that on me? I'm just a brother. I'm just a brother from another. Like you. Trying to live my life. I can't listen to music? What? Damn. Damn, dude. I tell you. You know, one dude commented that I called his screen name earlier. He was like, Revenge Kevin is the best Kevin. And you know, I got this microphone right here. I can sound off on anybody.
Hey, later, Jackoos. Thanks for stopping in, man. Giving the stream a chance. Hopefully, we'll see you again. The pedo, that's a whole other thing. Stream was nuts. I want to watch the whole 6 hours now, but this is just like sad, honestly. Like, if he's not drunk or like on drugs, it's got to be like a manic episode, and it's got to be because of all the attention he's getting on social media, you know? Like, he probably just can't handle it. I don't know. This is just pretty sad. Pretty sad.
I want. I could be like, yo, I heard you molested a kid. What the fuck was up with that? He was in high school? He was in high school and you fucking touched him? A fucking underage kid? Broken teacher? Broken teacher, you better hide. You better hide. Because the internet found you. The internet found you. Pedophiles get no love. Fuck pedophiles. Fuck pedophiles. Who's with me on that? Fuck pedophiles. Touching fucking kids. You guys, you have the worst comments, dude. I swear to God, bro. Who are my fans?
I mean, that's pretty funny. I literally was gonna say, like, his chat is a joke. Like, whoever's in, like, all those people in this chat, they make the dumbest comments. Like, that's potentially a real person making those comments. Like, that's kind of pathetic. But I can sympathize with him here. Like, if he's really having a manic episode, because, I mean, someone in my stream says he just had a breakup. He was spilling out way too much personal information, so unhinged. So it could be that, but maybe the fame is getting to him a lot. And, you know, if you have followers like this who are fucking as weird as these people, I could imagine that would affect him negatively. I mean, I don't like when I have negative followers. That's why I ban a lot of people. But this guy probably gets hate and weird comments every single day, and he's just consuming that all day, every day. It's got to affect him.
Who are my fans? I really don't know. I don't know at this point. You guys are so stupid. Okay, fuck pedos. So there we go. That's a brave take. What do you mean it's a brave take? You don't say fuck pedophiles? You're like, okay, oh, go ahead, pedophile. Go ahead. Yeah, touch that kid. Yeah, go ahead. Go in the bathroom when no one's around. It's a brave take. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. Go to bed. I'm never going to bed.
Is this when the cops come? I assume.
Oh shit. What the fuck happened? Yeah, I gotta record this shit, guys. I honestly gotta record this shit, guys, because 2 cops literally came up to my house.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I don't know what's going on.
I have more followers than you guys have.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
so
ours
what-
doesn't go to followers.
Is
We
this
just
the
have
same?
Just stay over here.
Is this the same clip we already saw?
Perfect. Thank you.
Per-
for turning the
perfect.
light on there.
Yeah, there we go. What's your name, officer?
Austin Gulak, Abington Police.
Yeah, what's your name?
Officer Schmidt, Abington
Officer
Police.
Schmidt. And who called you?
We don't get told who actually calls us.
All right, we got another guy coming in.
Yeah, it just comes across as
All right.
like someone's in
But-
your live stream and they're just kind of reporting and making these
Relax,
statements.
relax. What statements?
So I guess you said you're gonna, slit your throat, you're gonna harm yourself.
Something about the devil.
Never said that.
Hey man, we have to come,
We
you
just gotta
know.
double check, you know?
Okay.
Now we're gonna have to go get the eval done because you're making these statements on this.
I never
Second
made
time.
any statements like that.
But it's on a live stream,
And
so
this is
people
the
are
No, no,
second
no.
watching.
This is the second time we've been here in an hour with the same stuff.
This is over stocks. This is over stocks. People mad about stocks. People mad about stocks. Mad I'm not pumping GameStop because they lost money.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about something else.
Okay.
And my brother made $500 million.
Okay.
And he's somebody. He's somebody.
Okay.
And they're trying to make me to be somebody by forcing me to say something. So I never say what you said about the devil. I never say anything.
The whole chat's defending him, saying that he never said that. Still weird though.
I never said that.
Okay, what do you mean they're forcing you to say stuff? Who's forcing you?
They're like making comments, say this, say that. It's several comments.
Like on the live, people are saying that?
Yep. And then why are you guys even here? Who called you?
So we don't get told who's saying it.
Yeah.
Someone's
Somebody's
concerned
watching
about
Like
it.
people
Yeah.
that are on the live
Yeah.
are calling us.
No, I'm gonna record you just because I'm a man. I'm a man in my house and you're in my property, and I'm gonna stand my ground. To be fair. And you guys, why are you guys here?
Because you're making statements on there about slitting your throat.
I never said
This
that.
is the second time we've been here. The first time.
When did I say I was gonna slit my throat?
Within the past couple minutes.
Yeah.
What? Who said that?
Someone on your live.
They're completely lying. They're completely lying.
Alright, so our protocol.
I have a golden retriever, the most lovable dog.
I know, buddy.
He's great.
Yeah.
So just the protocol is the fire department has to talk to you.
You hold on. These guys said I was gonna slit my throat on live.
Who's Shannon?
I'm a
Do you know someone named Shannon?
Shannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shannon who?
And we have a first name. That's.
I don't have any girlfriends.
Do you have any friends at all?
Like, is
that are
maybe
named
someone on the
Shannon?
live stream named
Or someone
Shannon?
on the live? Like, can you click and see who's on the live?
Yeah. Okay. You want to see some comments? Why did you let them in? Lies. You can them level of the community is but bro.
It's called Section 12. So we can.
Never said anything like that. He didn't say that. Liars. Look.
I see.
I
I
didn't
see.
say
I
anything
see.
like that.
I see. I see what they're
It's
saying.
all about money. Because my brother's worth $500 million.
Dude, this is fucking weird, bro. So someone set him up basically. Like when you first mentioned this, I thought, he was just being deranged and whatever, but now it just seems like he got set up and he's just getting fucked over. because he's fucked up or whatever it may be. Like, those cops shouldn't be in his house, bro. That's a joke.
No. I never made any comments like that.
Well, there's multiple different people telling us now, okay?
Well, you got wrong statements.
Huh?
You got wrong statements.
Well, that's what we have those statements to go off of.
We're not trying to give you a hard time. We're trying to.
Cop saying Section 12. Section 12 of the new Massachusetts General Law, Chapters 1, 2, 3, is a law that allows for the involuntary hospitalization of a person with mental illness for up to 3 business days. Wow, dude. So they just screwing him over, basically. He didn't even do anything wrong. He just... Wow. That's a joke.
Help you. That's all. Remember, like we talked earlier, and we were cool with you.
I'm just saying your statements are wrong.
I don't know that.
We're not allowed
you
to
and
make
this
that.
person tell me two different
So
things.
wait, who made those statements?
Huh?
Who made those statements?
Shannon.
Shannon.
And a different caller.
I don't even know a Shannon.
That's the
Yeah,
second caller.
separate caller earlier. Two separate.
Who the
people
fuck is Shannon?
Someone on your live.
How many people are
On my live?
No, how
Are
many
you-
people are in the live?
Is it like a? Is it?
285 people.
Is it
So
public
say-
or is it only your friends? Like, do you have a public account? Like, do you know
So
everybody
I
on the
just
live?
went on live just
But
past,
do you know
the past
everybody
day.
that can join, or can random people join?
It's random.
Okay.
I mean, it's only 300 people.
Okay, so it's not only like followers and stuff.
Listen, I'm not who you think I am. My brother is the culprit.
I don't know.
We don't know who your brother
I've never
is.
met
Who are
My
you?
brother is the guy who controls everything.
Okay.
I'm just the brother of the brother.
Sure. Okay.
I'm not slitting my throat. I have a dog I love. I walk, I take him to the park every day,
Okay.
and I do everything for my family.
Okay. And you
I don't know
live by
where you
yourself,
got those
right?
statements from. I don't know where you got those statements from, but my brother is the guy in charge of all the economy and like.
This is where that first clip. So we gotta go a little bit in here.
You don't know me. No, I'm not gonna tell you where it is.
Can somebody
You
come
have
here?
no-
We got that part.
No. And people are against me because they're trying to pump me to say something about my brother about a stock, and I'm not saying it. It's all about him.
I don't remember where the last clip we saw ended off. It's somewhere around here, I think.
It's all about him. And I got 3 policemen in my house because of
No,
that.
we watched that part.
They're just gonna talk.
I passed my
They're gonna talk
fire
to you.
department tests and everything, and I was gonna be a firefighter, and then it didn't work out that way. But I wanted to be a firefighter. Oh, I got Buddy here. He's my protector.
Yeah, so you understand? I just gotta ask some questions. Then
Somewhere around here, I think.
Way you get called fire.
It's just protocol. If there's any type of statements like that made, they gotta check you out because we're not allowed to say that.
I
you
know.
let you go.
What statements were made though?
Remember we just told you about someone said you're gonna slit your throat. and
Who?
Shannon.
Who the fuck is Shannon?
I don't know.
If I
Someone
could,
on there.
Like you said, random people can
Right.
join it.
You know, you're saying that it's random people.
No, because that guy's still in there. I remember he left. He walked out. Oh, yeah, so this is around where the first clip ended. The dude needs some help, somebody to talk to at least, but sad that he got straight abducted against his will. Yeah, I mean, maybe he needs help, but I just think it's extremely wrong that the cops came in here and did this. I'd kind of guess that family or friends made the call because honestly, who else knows where he lives to make that report? It's so easy to find where someone lives. Like, it's not hard at all. So anyone could have done it.
shot.
The stream's frozen here. I think that's where the clip ended, was when it started freezing.
They're
Okay,
actually here right now.
here
Do
we
you
go.
want to just step outside so it's a little bit easier? They don't have to come in your house too.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because I don't. But we don't want to.
Just-
Can I grab some slippers?
You
guys want to water? You guys want to water right?
I just gotta go with you if you're gonna go into the room just to
just
make sure.
closing the door
But I'm
so
not
you
trying to
don't
look through your
want you to get
stuff.
out.
I'm not trying to look.
You know, I really don't feel comfortable.
Do you want to go barefoot then? Do you have shoes out here?
You know what? I will go barefoot because I don't want you to walk through my house.
I don't blame you.
You want me to keep him up to the side because I want him to get out, you said?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Actually, I'll have you come out after us. That way, we'll just have...
I think this is pretty crazy. I don't know who's calling the police on me, but I'm glad I'm filming this.
Good, he's right. All right, I just want to make sure he doesn't get
I'm
out.
glad I'm filming this. I'm glad I'm in control of this. Yeah, what's up?
The whole chat's telling him to not go outside. I just can't believe this, man. You just have... Oh, this is just insane. He just has no rights. These cops are just gonna screw him. I don't care if he's crazy or if he said anything insane online. You have freedom of speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want. This is wild, dude. You're literally just seeing someone's rights get... This should go on a donut video. This needs to be on a donut operator video. This is crazy.
What's up?
We didn't, but if you want to, that's your right, of course.
I have no idea why you're talking to me, so I'm gonna film it.
Because someone called 911 and had us come here and talk to you.
Who?
I do not know.
You do not know. That's a lie. They said Shannon.
Well, we're different agencies.
I'm a firefighter.
They didn't tell you Shannon?
They did not.
It was Shannon.
What's that?
It was Shannon.
Okay.
So now they know.
It was Shannon. It was just some random name.
Well, here's the deal: is you said you wanted to hurt yourself. Anytime we hear that, we
Never said that. Never said
That's
that.
what we're getting reports of.
Never said that.
You didn't say. That
Never
you wanted
said
to hurt
that.
yourself?
You can go ahead, repeat my live, the whole stream. Never said that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come back tomorrow. Watch the report. Never said that. Someone's mad about a stock. And my brother's fucking very rich. And they want me to pump his stock. And I'm not saying it. That's what it's about.
Hang tight for a second. So, there's no... Do we have reports that this is a legitimate thing that someone said to?
All
that
we
he
have is
said?
Shannon. But
So the
this
first,
is the
we've
second
got an
call.
original call. They wanted to be anonymous, and now this is a different caller. Shannon.
Second person.
Fucking bullshit. You want me to pump his stock. It's all
Trust, we understand your frustration. You gotta if you could look at it from that point of view,
Listen,
this is protocol.
my family's been caused. My family's been firefighting.
So you know how it is. You know, we just gotta come to the call.
Yeah,
Doesn't
this is
mean
strictly out of good faith, man.
But Jesus Christ.
no one's trying to jam you out or make your night long.
What a misuse of resources. You guys could be anywhere else but here.
We hear you. We gotta check all of our boxes, you know.
I'm not doing anything.
Look, hey, we believe.
I'm on my computer.
I know, hey, we believe you, man, but it's like the 9 out of 10, they all tell the truth, but it's that one person. If they do end up doing it and we didn't do anything about it, now, not only are they dead, but now we're going to lose our jobs, we're going to get sued.
I'm not going to do anything. I never said anything like that. I can't believe that someone said that. And they're going to be standing out here barefoot.
Do you want to step on the grass? I don't know if that's any better, but...
No. No.
That's why I think
I just don't want... this is my property. It's all paid for.
Yeah. No, that's why, I'm not going to tell you how to...
My family's rich.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to brag.
Yeah.
But, house is paid off. I don't want people walking through my property. That's it.
Is there an in-law, or is it for one family?
None of your business.
Okay.
Fucking 4 cruises.
Just 3.
Oh my god. And another fire truck.
That's the aim.
I hope that goes viral. You guys might go viral.
That's okay.
When's the first time this month?
Aberdeen Police. What's your name? No,
Schmidt.
you're cool. What's your name?
I wonder where the body cam footage for this is, bro. There's got to be police body cam footage for this.
What is it?
Pulac.
Pulac?
Pulac.
It sounds like puke.
Okay.
Okay. Puke is trying to get me arrested for something.
No one's trying to arrest you at all.
No, I know he's not, but you're trying to get me on something. And the other guy,
We were cool 10 seconds ago, man.
yeah, you try to walk through my house.
No, I didn't.
I said I was gonna put slippers on.
And I just said I gotta go with you. And I said if you don't want me to go with you,
And
we
I
can
said
just come out.
I never made that statement.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't believe me?
It's not that I don't believe you. I'm not allowed to say if I do or don't. It's not up to me.
Dude, these cops suck. All these cops should be fired, deadass. Like, this is so bad. This looks so bad.
Like you said, you got family.
Yeah, they have no reason to be there, man. They literally have no reason to be there.
And law enforcement and EMS, so you know the drill.
Turn the light off. Turn
That's not up to us.
the light off.
It's just
It
when they
automatically
open the
turns on
doors.
to open that
Jesus
door.
Christ, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. You guys are out of your mind.
I think Shannon's crazy.
Jesus Christ. I'm glad I'm getting this recorded. Wow, I got the most views. I got the most views now.
How much is it now?
10,000.
No way. Is it 10,000?
10,000 views. And you guys are trying to press me. I never did anything like that.
Without arresting though. I don't want you thinking that. Did you have? Hey, you haven't done anything to us.
Of course not.
You've been
My
respectful.
my
you've listened
my,
to
my
everything.
uncle was a Boston PD for 40 years, so Boston PD retired, very well respected Robert Gill. 40 years. 40 years.
You still okay? You still doing good?
Hey,
Is he retired now?
he retired.
Good for him.
He's 80 plus.
Oh, jeez.
Robert Gill is his name. And this is the way I'm treated. Hey, Robert Gill. Robert Gill. Look at. Crazy. Someone said I was gonna kill myself. Hey. How many cops are there?
Okay, the rest is just the fire department's really big.
We'll take it over.
This is the sergeant right here.
Oh, okay, here's the deal. I just talked to Shannon. She's a follower of yours. She follows you gaming. She does all this stuff.
Okay.
All right? She saw you on there. Make a statement about the haters, and you're going to kill yourself.
No, I
I'm
never
going to
said
slit my throat.
I never said
Okay?
that. I never
Well,
said
that's what
that.
we have. So here's the deal. Here's what's going to happen right
Like, even if he was gonna kill himself, like, what is... I don't know. It just seems weird that the cops would be there and do this. Like, that's his choice, isn't it? That should be his choice. Freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. Like, even if he did say he was gonna kill himself, he should be able to do and say whatever he wants. Like, this is insane.
now, okay? I can fill out a Section 12, and it's a mandatory 72-hour. You're going to see somebody, or you can go to Brockton Hospital. Hospital on some of the crisis team right now.
Please, just let me go to sleep.
Oh, Brockton's closed.
You're gonna go to sleep.
So South
I'll
Shore.
go to bed. I'll go to bed.
No, this is happening already. It's done. Okay?
It's our only option, really, at this point.
I got a
So this
dog
is our
in there.
second
I
call
got a
spent
dog.
here.
He's the only one that
Devin,
relies on me.
This is what's going to happen. Okay?
He's the
So
only
we're going to go to South Shore Hospital. You're going to talk to somebody?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I swear
This
to
is
God.
what's happening, okay? We can do this where you get on there and walk on under your own volition, or we can put you in handcuffs and bring you on there and do that. So it's your choice. I'm going to give
Can I
you
get
that.
my slippers?
Huh? We can go get your slippers for you, okay? We're going to, Officer Schmidt can go get your slippers for you. Alright? You'll go get your slippers. You wait here with me. While you put the cigarette out, and we'll walk over to the ambulance, okay?
The cigarette's done.
Alright. You got any, can you lock the door? Do you got your keys on you?
Dude, they're harassing him so hard. That's crazy. Alright, later, Hugh.
Dog in there, bro.
So there's somebody you can call.
Huh? No, it's a golden retriever. Alright, you like dogs? I do. You want me to leave my dog here? I left my dog home. They gotta go to work sometimes, right? How can I get out? If you go right now and talk to somebody, it'll be a few hours. You're gonna go there, you're gonna talk to somebody, be out in the morning.
You tell them what you told us, that this was not actually how you felt. They'll get you out of there.
But when you make those statements and there's hundreds of people watching,
Guy calling it.
yeah, I'm making the decision here.
He's calling it.
We're calling it.
Yeah.
He's calling it.
Calling what?
He's calling it.
Well, either way, we're gonna take you to the hospital, man.
You heard. I said I had a half. My
And
brother is a very rich man.
We
We
go on
and they
calls like
want-
this every single day.
We also
every
heard the
single
calling
day.
party.
We're not gonna leave someone alone that was potentially gonna hurt them.
My dog right there.
Right, I have
So
a dog
you'll be
too,
gone
and
for a
he's
couple hours.
home too.
and you'll
I
go
can't
home.
leave my dog alone.
Just for a few hours. He'll be totally fine. He'll go
Where
right
are
to sleep.
your slippers, Kevin? He's gonna go grab them. Where are they?
This is ridiculous.
Okay, then we don't need to get slippers.
Way
Let's
too many manpower.
go. Come on.
Can I grab my slippers?
No, you got a chance. Come on.
What do you mean I have my chance?
Come on.
They're taking me away. They're taking me away. They're taking me away. Wow.
This is off, guys. Hold on. What are you gonna do?
Come on up, Kevin.
Your hands up.
Keep your hand up.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
Sit right here, Kevin.
Okay.
There we go.
Yo, what?
I can't leave my dog alone for that long. I'm the only one losing a hand.
For 72 hours, bro? Wow.
What happened? I honestly want to know what happened. I can't leave my dog alone for that long.
You got somebody you can call and come take a look at your dog?
No, I'm the only
Call your
person. My brother.
Adams will control the 292. Can you give dispatch a call, please?
Ridiculous. This is insane.
So, are you?
I need to feed my dog. I need to get back to my dog.
Huh? 2 seconds. I'll have it filled out.
Okay.
Can I please call an Uber as soon as I get there?
You have to see the physician first.
I'm fine.
Yo, what the hell, dude?
Kevin.
Kevin, do you care if we check your vitals on you?
Yes, it's fine.
Fine.
Alright. I'm doing any of that shit.
Flip those for you.
You went through my house?
The crazy part is because you know they went and searched his house right after this. So who knows what they stole from him or what he had in his house as well.
Free Kevin.
Insane.
Kevin, you on your phone?
I have to have it.
No, you gotta turn it off in the
protection.
ambulance.
I have to
turn it
have
off in the
it. I don't.
ambulance. Sorry,
No, I
that's a
have to have
policy.
it. I have to have
You're
it.
not gonna be able to retain it in the hospital either.
I have to have it.
They're trying to say he can't record either. He can't have his phone. Did they turn off his stream? I think they turned off the stream. Yeah, I think they turned off the stream, dude. What the heck, dude? Yo, this is crazy, bro. Free Kevin, bro. Free Kevin. This is crazy. That is so jacked, bro. That was jacked. Is there anything else to this? Doesn't look like it. Insane, dude. Yeah, I don't think there's any other videos or anything like that. Weird, bro. Very weird. Oh, look, GameStop closed up. It's weird the cops let him keep streaming. I mean, he's gotta be able to record for his protection. I can't believe they made him turn off the stream. Didn't even realize the market closed today, flew by. Yeah, that did kind of fly by. He went along with it. I'd tell him to get out of my house, or better yet, not let them in. Yeah, but then they're just gonna force their way in, it seems like. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would tell him to get out. I wouldn't even have answered the door. I wouldn't even have answered the door. Like, but the cops had already been there prior as well. Supposedly that was, you know, we only saw 30 minutes of a 6-hour stream. So the cops were already there before. But that's just wild, bro. Kevin Gill obituary? What? It's definitely not definitely not the same Kevin Gill. Nothing there. Yeah, I think that was the only video. Man. Just one call away from being locked up. Scary. Yeah, I mean, he's lucky the cops weren't, like, aggressive, man. He could have got, like, hurt. You know? He's lucky the cops weren't aggressive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. I was lucky to find that 30-minute little clip. Yeah, that's insane, man. I've always been worried about that as a streamer because I've had a lot of weird people come in the stream and have had a lot of weird things, but luckily it's never happened. But that is a huge worry, man. Like, just having some jealous person out there or just some angry person who doesn't like you, you know, make a false report, and the next thing you know, you have the SWAT team knocking on your door. Like, I don't know. I wish we could see the rest of the stream. There's so much context. There's so much context missing. Oh god, what is this? What am I about to video unavailable? What? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. There's got to be body cam of that. Is it called swatted when someone targets you and you suffer the consequences? Yeah. Yeah, they call the police and make a false report, like that you're gonna harm yourself, or that you have like, or you're like holding someone hostage, or you have like a, you know, like a bomb or something like that. Like there's so many things they can do where the police like have to do a wellness check. You know, if someone calls and says they're being held hostage by someone or something like that, like, you know, the cops can't just ignore that call. It's a very very common thing in the streaming world. I'm just not a big enough streamer to have that happen, I don't think. Even though I have people that, like, hate me. That's just sad, though. But I mean, he was having, like, a meltdown, I guess, and was saying some deranged stuff. So, and like I said, the cops had been there before. I wonder if there's anything else on there. Try to look through the Reddit substacks. But I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I don't. Oh, let's see. Here's a post about it. That's so dangerous. He showed them the stream that he didn't say he was going to harm himself. Wait, he showed them the stream that he didn't say he was going to harm himself. I just can't believe they just took him away, even though he said he's good. Like, it's wild that they can just do that, you know? Just because they feel that you're a harm to yourself or something like that. Like, what is it? I mean, so, Hugh G said it's like a Section 12 of the Massachusetts General Law is a law that allows the involuntary hospitalization of a person with mental illness for up to 3 business days. So I guess it is like a law, but still, like, that just seems like a violation of just a normal human right, you know? They come into his house. He's just chilling, streaming with his dog. Sure, he might be saying some crazy shit on the stream, but, like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's fucking crazy. It's just crazy, dude. I just can't even, like, wrap my head around that can happen. I'll tell you what, I'm never gonna live in Massachusetts. Let's see, I was watching it. They swatted him and lie. They said he's gonna slit his own throat and that he loved the devil. He never said any of that. The cops fooled him into going outside and then told him he needed to be held for a psychiatric evaluation, not an arrest. Kevin is an idiot, but seems like OP is spreading lies to make it seem worse. They left his dog alone and will probably be without food or water for 72 hours, since Kevin said he doesn't have anyone to call where he lives. You seen the live stream? Everyone in your family is done. One part that was weird where he said his brother was dead. I need a doll to check back in a few days. Not saying you're wrong. I watched most of the stream, but missed the first time the cops came. If he got swatted, how did the person know his address? It had to be a family or friend. That's what someone. Okay. Called 911 because I'm worried. How would I know where to send the cops? Yeah, it's so easy to find someone's address. Like, that's not even. Dude, he wasn't arrested. Someone did a suicide report IRL, and they said they're required to take him to the hospital to get checked out. That'll be a couple of hours. He'll go back home. Cop said he gets a call. He's fed up. Full-time firefighter. Only time you're required to go to the hospital is when you're an actual suicidal. Only time they keep you there is when you have a plan. What? Depends on state. Some have involuntary procedures that can detain up for 72 hours. Even if you don't have a plan, they do suicide risk evaluation. Involuntary detain in some states. Psychotic or manic, etc. Police forced him to. Police can do what is called an emergency petition for evaluation. Take your rights away until a provider can clear you from being a threat to yourself or others. Should never get out. He should have never get out, and he should just told them to leave and go to bed. Terrible crash out. Even if he was an attention seeker with issues after a breakup, he didn't deserve that. Based on the profile picture, you and I were yelling at him not to go outside, so I asked repeatedly to go back inside. So said he wasn't reading the comments. Kevin's a dummy, but he didn't deserve this. I mean, it definitely could be like, you know, staged for clout potentially. It doesn't seem like it, definitely, but there's a lot of streamers who do this swatting stuff because it gets people talking. You know, if he's truly like a crypto scammer or whatever, you know, this brought a lot of attention to him. So, you know, not saying it is staged. Well, obviously it's not staged, but he definitely could have somehow got people, or, you know, got swatted on purpose. You know, it might seem crazy, but it's an easy way to get clout. I mean, I'm talking about it. I don't give a fuck about Kevin Gill, but I'm talking about it. It only takes a dog 72 hours without water to suffer dehydration. Yeah, hopefully he gets out fast, because if that dog is really alone, like, that's even more fucked up. Sounds like Keith has been laying low since 2021, and Kevin does not have a relationship with him. Very mad at Pete Davidson and the movie writer's portrayal of him. Lots of poop corn and crap toe grifters in the chat. Crazy night. Glad he'll be in a safe place. I don't think he said he's going to harm himself. The stream would keep cutting out, and he also went over to X, so maybe I missed that part. That sucks because he was given so many fun clues, and I just figured them out in the videos, so we're screwed. If ever this BS, I thought people would have learned the first fake. Wait, what? I was on there earlier. He was PO, pissed off about his brother being rich, at his parents, the stocks going bad, because being treated like a villain in the movie, and his GF recently leaving him. Dude needs legit help. Many of us in the chat was trying to cheer him up, talking about movies, but he kept ranting about wanting 1 million followers. I didn't see the stream, but as someone who has bipolar, I'd guess he's going through a manic episode. Unhinged stream, spooky shit, hope he gets help. How less his family gives a fuck about him. There comes a point you can't put yourself out anymore for people, even in your own family. Saying how less his family... I suspect the story his family would tell differs a lot from Kevin's. Didn't he make posts regarding Gme a few more? Mentally ill grifter wanted more money because by his words. His brother didn't give him enough, probably because he knew he would waste it on drugs and alcohol. Someone calls 911 and falsely reported that Kevin made specific statements, and it can be proven those statements were never made. Hope a full criminal investigation is launched into whoever made that report. Potentially both state and federal charges that could be brought against that responsibility. That'd be in addition to possible civil action for defamation. At least he shows. Can we ban all posts about this dude? Man on top wants him silenced. It's playing the game I wouldn't give this. Probably one of the worst things I've ever got involved with. Forget it so much. I'm not talking about the live stream. You only got 4 months. Okay. Nothing there. I guess there's no way to find the live stream. I mean, I'll check Meltdown, but it's a bunch of idiots on that subreddit. Like, I'm not a big fan of Super Stonk, but GME Meltdown is literally full of idiots. What's up, Snake? How you doing, man? Let's see. Yeah, I can't read the comments on this Reddit, bro. There's just too many stupid people, and they post about this fucking loser. So a lot of this is just a way for all these wannabe GameStop investors to post and get some views. I don't even think this subreddit's actually people that hate the stock. I think it's the people part of the community that pretend just to like push their accounts. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Snake. I'm just chilling. We're looking into this Kevin Gill thing. Not very interesting though. I was just hoping to find the full thing. Oh, here's a 57-second clip. What is this?
Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. This is where we're gonna get some fucking followers. His exclusive story. He told me. He's like, buy options on BBY. And it was like August 2022 or something like that. So I bought like crazy options. And I thought he was in like contact with Ryan Cohen. Turns out they weren't talking. And then the dude that was working on his house was friends with me and him. All of a sudden told him out the blue. It's like, dude, he just sold everything. And Keith passes his baby. He's like, what? He sold everything? Passes his baby to someone else and runs downstairs to the headquarters and finds out Ryan Cohen just ditched everybody.
See, that doesn't seem like a real story. Keith doesn't strike me as the type of person that would tell someone to go buy options.
All right, okay, hey.
I think it's funny. I'm finding all the information that like Hugh G shared in here.
At the same time, because you guys lost money, right? You guys lost money because you believed him. You thought he was right. You thought he was the Messiah. Meanwhile, you guys are like betting your whole life on him, and you guys are like, please help me win. You guys are idiots. Shut the.
I mean, I do agree. I can kind of agree with that.
No, I'm just doing on Zoom with my buddies.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
No, I know.
Oh, this is when the cops came the first time.
I don't know. It's like no one specific. I guess you're like on a live stream or something.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone just called something.
Who?
Someone just called something.
Who?
Giving a phone number. We don't know. They didn't give a name.
Yeah. They just said it on. Like
But, I mean, they said there was like 2,000 people on there.
Well, if you guys want to know who GME Meltdowner is, Joy Hatch 77 on Instagram. So it seems.
Meanwhile,
Let's see, what does he come back and say?
wow. Somebody call the police on me. Who could that be? Check to see if I was okay and I wasn't gonna hurt myself. I'll tell you, I don't like seeing 3 cops at my door. Just playing music, having fun. Fucking, wow, relax.
These clips are really quiet.
Whoever wants to rest. But he told me, he was like, I do have
Dude, there's so many clips of this on here. Oh, not very many. Only a couple more.
CD Kid House now.
Do a safe.
Here, I'm just gonna.
Someone. Fucking. Go ahead. Ask man's girlfriend. I am. I'm taller than Pete. I'm bigger than Pete. I'm stronger than Pete. 6'5"? Okay, yeah. I respect that.
Yeah, this is weird.
How much money did you make from wait, hold on. What was that comment? From your meme coin. I didn't do any that was other people. Feel bad for whatever he's going through. Feel
Someone asked him about the meme coin. He said that was the other people. Like, okay, this guy wasted all the time or what? I don't know, man. I don't know.
free. Yo,
I'm sure there's an endless pit of clips from that. I mean, they're all just clips of the things you already talked about. So
that's where you make money. Is the option? Is the options? That's where I make money. But I have a feeling my family doesn't care about me. If they never did. My outside family never did. I got. Let's keep going. What family? My family cares about me. Where's my family? Where's my family? I live alone, motherfucker. I live alone with my dog. That's it. They never visit. They don't give a fuck. I live 10 minutes away from my fucking parents. I live 10 minutes away from them. They never visit. And last time I was there, I dropped off a $2,200 mattress for them. And then they were unsatisfied with the box spread. So then we had to go back. Me and Manny Rosa had to go back and get the fucking 2-inch and get the 5-inch. And they were like, the 5-inch is more, oh, it might be too high. Blah, blah, blah. I did so much for my family. Every time I was there, I provided for them. And then, like, as soon as I live on my own, where are they? And where are they? I know, right? I know, right? Shit sucks, dude. All right, you want to see my dog? In the chat, someone clip someone from Hollywood that knows a person and get him in the chat. Please. I deserve it. I deserve it. He played me in a movie. Never spoke to me. Never said anything about the lines he was going to say. Never said anything about the scenes he was going to play. Never said anything. And he played me. Meanwhile, Paul Daniel's a fucking hero, which he should be, because the movie's about my brother. But Pete Davidson's a fucking asshole in the movie, a dickhead, a jerk off, and I get no fucking like word for it. I get no fucking like notice for it. Isn't that wrong? That's wrong, right? If I was Jesus, I'd be like, that's wrong. That's wrong. Kevin, you're right. That's wrong. That's wrong. Yeah, I know it. Bro, I have a moral compass in there. I have a moral compass in there. Damn.
I mean, who's the real fucking weirdo here? Like, sure, Kevin, he's doing his thing, but like this fucking guy, this separate writer, 4465, this guy has posted me on Reddit before. Like, this guy's a fucking loser. Posting all these clips.
Wow, you guys.
Like, who's really worse, Kevin or the dude posting all these clips? God, Reddit's a joke, bro. Reddit's a joke. What a joke. What is this? Is this the... Oh, yeah. Okay. Not very exciting. Yeah, it's just posting clips out of context. If you didn't watch the full 6-hour stream, you really have no context of what's going on, or you can't really just post like a couple minute clip and really get like understand the point he's trying to make. So the clips out of context are kind of whack. If I could, I'd watch the whole stream, but I was trying to look for it. I don't think there's a way to... I don't think they save Instagram live streams. So I don't think there's a way to watch the whole stream. But... yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else to talk about, really. Nothing there. There's no earnings until Thursday, so if I don't stream tomorrow and Wednesday, it's probably because there's nothing to talk about. So, but I'll be for sure on stream on Thursday. And then next week and the week prior should all be good earnings week, or pretty much Thursday on, well, besides Friday. There should be a lot of like earnings and stuff to talk about, so that's good. But there's not much to talk about. Let's see. 3 arrested after 1 million Lego shipments stolen in Texas is recovered in California. Dude, that's crazy. Someone stole an Amazon fucking trailer full of Legos. That is a wild heist. That is a wild heist. One Piece fans are already reselling Popeye's bento boxes on eBay for hundreds. That's ridiculous. Uber Eats driver goes viral for including her feet in delivery photos to get bigger tips. That's pretty funny. UK bans chicken nuggets and other foods in massive school lunch update. You can't even eat chicken nuggets anymore? Spider-Man breaks into store through ceiling, steals $65K in cash and merchandise. Is this a Pokemon store or what? Oh, a cigar shop. Interesting. Interesting. Well, that sucks. Hopefully some GameStop articles or something get released this week. We're not going to have much to talk about. Not going to have much to talk about. Had a good stream of clips for a while there. Let's see. Oh, right here. Rockstar hackers release data early after GTA 6 maker refuses to pay ransom. Shiny Hunters hacking group breached Rockstar Games digital systems over the weekend, has now released its ill-gotten data onto the internet after Grand Theft Auto 6 maker reportedly refused to pay the ransom. On April 13th, a day before the previously posted deadline, Shiny Hunters released the data. It alleged it stole from Rockstar Games via an exploit related to the company's cloud server provider and metric software. The files can now be downloaded from Shiny Hunter's website, located on the dark web. Along with uploading the files, the hacking group posted a message denying past reports that it was selling the Rockstar data for $200,000 on Telegram and taunting Rockstar Games. Your Snowflake instance's metric data was compromised thanks to Anodot.com. We do not operate a Telegram channel, and this data was never for sale, like reported on X. It is now leaked. How does it feel to be the headline? It's mostly metrics, information about GTA Online and Red Dead Online, and how much money those games are bringing in daily and weekly. People have seen the data. Also says it includes info about specific countries' spending habits in Rockstar Games. They're not gonna post the data? Well, that's lame. I wanted to see the data. Alright. Anything else? What economic data was today? Anything? Existing home sales? Down. Rip. Existing home sales month over month, down quite a bit. Alright, you guys got anything else? Inflation data, mortgage data, import data, export data. Because I think we might be done here. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Oh, Bitcoin's up quite a bit. Crypto's been doing pretty decent for the past little while. Just watching the clock at this point. Hopefully it's time to go soon. I'll see if there's anything else to talk about, but I think I might be out of here. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. But I'll get that Micromania clip up on YouTube tomorrow, because I know quite a few people probably missed that because of the stream difficulties. Yeah, I don't. Short interest updated, but it's still the same. 15.4, 15.41. So the short interest isn't really changing, which, I mean, seems like the stock is slowly going up, so the longer that short interest stays unchanged, the more relevant it becomes. Yeah, I don't think there's any like 13Fs or anything. I don't think it's that time of year. Yeah, no 13Fs. Just some small ones. My computer is frozen for some reason. There we go. Come on. This freaking website. Why won't it let me type? Dude, it won't. For some reason, okay. I don't want to watch the ad on this website to look at Open Insider, but yeah. I think that's about it. So, appreciate everyone, especially the people that support the stream consistently. Gme 144 filed. Oh, we can look at that before I go. It's probably nothing though. Unless it's oh, it's sale of securities. It's probably one of the dudes. Yeah, Mark Robinson. Yeah, it's just Mark Robinson. It probably says on it. Usually there's like a little thing that says why it was sold. Nature of payment not available. Oh, it's securities acquired. I don't think it's a sell. I think it's a buy. Restricted stock units. Yeah, he bought his RSUs. Or he got RSUs at the beginning of April. I don't think it's a sell. Pretty sure it's a buy. Or it's wait. Oh, it says right here. Oh no, securities sold during the past 3 months. 7,209. Securities to be sold, but right here it says amount of securities acquired, so I guess maybe it's a sell. But doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. But I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. If I'm not on stream Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll be on stream Thursday for Netflix earnings. But I appreciate you guys supporting the stream. And you know, maybe I'll see you tomorrow, but for sure I'll see you on Thursday. So, have a good one. I appreciate you guys. Later, Snakes. Have a good one, bro. Later, Moose. Later, Hugh, if you're still here. Later, Hayes, if you're still here. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.